let me take you back to 2005, 2004 in fact. And it was a time when, Swami had had a fall in Vrindavan and his hand was fractured. And Swami wouldn't come out for darshan. And there were only 9 boys who were allowed to go into Vrindavan. Okay, so just imagine, all of us used to wait outside. We used to do bhajans every day. While 9 boys would go inside, have breakfast with Swami, would have lunch with Swami, would have dinner with Swami. Okay, and as they would come out, we would then sit with them and say, hey, what did Swami say today? What happened inside, etc., etc. So they were pretty much our broadcasters to what was going on inside. And so you can imagine, right? Just 9 boys, what an exclusive privilege that they would have had. And it was, June was coming. So typically June 1st is the beginning of the academic year. And so we leave, all of us on 30th or 31st of May, we leave Vrindavan to go to Prashanti and start the new academic year. And so these 9 boys on 30th of May, they were sitting inside with Swami. Okay, and Swami said, hey, Hiroj already Muppai aindi, 30th aindi. Velanti, go, all of you go to Prashanti. That is, today is already 30th. Okay, your college starts day after tomorrow. Come on, all of you go. Now just imagine having had like 1.5 months with Swami exclusively, having meals with him, having like a chit chat with him every day. You suddenly have to come to reality to know that you're going to go back to hostel, to Prashanti, that hot place without Swami. And so all of them, they were shocked. They said, no, Swami, we will come with you. Whenever you come to Prashanti, we will come along with you to Prashanti. And Swami said, no. Why? All other boys are going, no? What is so special about you? Okay, why should you alone come with me? All other boys have to go to college. And so it kind of, it struck. And this is a thing that would happen with Swami every time, okay? In Kodaikanal, in wherever you were, in Ooty or in, Hadshi or Delhi or wherever you were, Swami would kind of bring you back to reality. Hey, you know what? This is just a chance you have got. Don't take it for granted. Anyway, so all these boys, literally they were crying. Swami, please, Swami, please, Swami. Okay, and Swami was like, no, what? What do you want? College is starting. You're all students. You're supposed to go and study in college. And they, Swami, how can we leave you? How can we leave these beautiful moments that we have had with you? And Swami tells them a beautiful thing. And one of those brothers, he shared it with me. He said, everybody was literally, it was genuine tears of the pangs of separation. Okay, that we were going to leave Swami, we were going to go back to that college, right, who nobody was interested in anyway, right? And so Swami says, see, each and every day that you have spent with Swami, is now there in your heart. And whenever in your life, going forward, whenever you are in a moment of, of that nadir of your life, when you go down in your life, open that heart of yours and relive these moments with Swami. These moments have the source of infinite energy. Swami said, these moments with Swami have the source of infinite energy. They can lift you from wherever you are. You see, memories with God, are not like other memories. And this is where once Swami asked, what is the difference between happiness and bliss? What is the difference between happiness and bliss? Do you know? When you have a beautiful breakfast like we had this morning, poha, one of my favorite food, or when you have a wonderful pizza, I'm sure pizza is a favorite of most of you here, right? Tell me, do you feel happy? Genuinely, let's not kid ourselves. Any favorite food, do you feel happy? Yes, right? We definitely feel happy. When you get a beautiful night's sleep, a deep sleep of 6-7 hours, do we feel happy in the morning? We do feel happy, of course. When we see or when we hear beautiful music, when we see a stunning scenery like we will see, over here, the mountains and the rivers, does it not make us feel happy? Of course it makes us feel happy. So what is the difference between this and that? What is the difference between this happiness and the bliss that we get, let us say, after a deeply satisfying bhajan session? Right? So one Swami had asked this question, what is the difference between happiness and bliss? And the difference is this. This is what Swami explained. Swami said, a memory which at that moment gives you joy, that is happiness, having thought of it a little later, that actually gives you dissatisfaction, that is only happiness. For example, imagine you had a wonderful 5-course banquet 15 days back. Can you think of it today and gain the same amount of happiness? Imagine you went to a fantastic resort, let's say Switzerland, in the Swiss Alps. Okay, you were kind of, you were enjoying. Okay, let's say how many ever years back, last year or a couple of years ago. Today, when you think about that, does that give you the same amount of happiness that it gave you then? No, it does not. Right? So Swami was saying that is happiness. In fact, today when I think about that moment, it gives me a dissatisfaction. Oh, so nice that moment was, so good it was. Oh, that food was I miss it today. Right? Whereas, that memory, thinking of which, even today, it gives you the same amount of joy, if not more, that is bliss. And you see, our memories with Swami are like that. Even today, when we think about them, and believe me, for some of you, you will think, hey, brother, you are lucky because you had them. What about me? Don't worry. You have the right to pray for that kind of an experience. In fact, one Swami was saying, you don't have to pray for anything. A devotee has no right to pray for anything but one. What is that? Swami, I want an experience with you. Okay? Ask, pray for an experience and I shall give it to you. You have the right. A devotee has the right to pray. That is why Mirabai, right? What did she do? Darshan dijo aaj. You better give me today. Give me that darshan today. I want it. Right? That is the kind of prayer. And you know what? He has to fulfill it. He has to give it. The reason why I'm saying is, for those of us who have had that experience, that moment, right now, open your hearts and go back to that memory. And you will feel that charge automatically. You don't need to come to retreats. Of course, it's good. I'm not saying don't. Do come to retreats, but use this moment, to rekindle that connection with Swami. And that is not going to come from outside. Yes, at best, what the bhajans can do, what Nagar Sankirtan and all of these activities can do, is it can only give you that necessary energy for you to go within. Right? The charging must happen from inside our hearts. It is already there. All we need to do is to reach out to that place.